Trump and Hillary have been accused of the same crime, but Hillary never faced potential arrest. If you haven't heard, uh, Trump has possibly will be arrested this week. Word came out over the weekend. Um, Basically for the same crime, supposed crime of Hillary Clinton, and of course, Hillary Clinton. She got a get out of jail free card, so they will never arrest her for anything. This is crazy. This is more evidence of the two tiered justice system. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store where I have I Will Not Comply t-shirts as well, so check those out. All right, let's talk about this news. There's a possibility of former President Donald Trump being indicted and arrested as early as next week over alleged campaign finance violations. Recent reports suggest that the indictment is now on hold in order to have another witness testify, but the threat of a potential arrest still looms. The justice system is supposed to be blind to political affiliations and treat all individuals equal under the law. Yeah, right. It's hard to deny that there seems to be a double standard when it comes to the way justice is applied to those on the left versus those on the right. The mere possibility of Donald Trump facing possible arrest and charges for something that at most might result in a minor fine for a Democrat is a prime example of this disparity. Just look at Hillary Clinton. Now, last year, the Federal Election Commission fined Hillary Clinton for misreporting payments made to a law firm during the 2016 campaign to hide spending. The law firm in question was Perkins Coie, which hired Fusion GPS to conduct research that resulted in a Steele dossier, which was later used by Congress to impeach Trump. And I talked to a nauseum about the fake Steele dossier and how Hillary Clinton paid for it and never filed that she paid for this Oppo research. But Clinton classified these expenses as legal services and was fined $113,000 for the misrepresentation. Quote, by intentionally obscuring their payments through Perkins Coie and failing to publicly disclose the true purpose of those payments, Hillary Clinton, the presidential campaign, and DNC were able to avoid publicly reporting on their statutory required FEC disclosure forms the fact that they were paying Fusion GPS to perform opposition research on Trump with the intent of influencing the outcome of the 2016 election, the initial complaint read per the Associated Press. In contrast, Trump is currently facing potential felony charges for recording alleged payments made to his attorney, who then allegedly used the money to pay off porn star Stormy Daniels. These payments were originally classified as legal fees, and the legal fallout from them could be severe, despite the fact that both he and Clinton are essentially being accused of the same crime. Trump denies the allegations, but even if they are true, Trump attempted to conceal a relationship that he did not want to become public knowledge. In contrast, Clinton and her presidential campaign commissioned the creation of a document loaded with false information in hopes of damaging Trump's presidential prospects. The document was subsequently used by the Obama administration to justify spying on Trump's campaign and later served as a justification to investigate Trump over connections to Russia that simply didn't exist. The difference in the way these two cases were handled highlight the stark differences in legal consequences between Republicans and Democrats. And I always say, if you have a D next to your name, it's okay for you to break the law. If you have an R next to your name, you better make sure every T is crossed, every I is dotted, every I is dotted, because they're gonna come after you. They're gonna come after you one way or another. I mean, look, you can. It's clear to see. Even though the mainstream media ignore it and pretend like this isn't happening, like there's no two-tier justice system, anyone with a cursory paying attention, paying attention just a little bit, understands what's going on here. It's plain to see. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.